everybody, and welcome to another Train Sim World 5 video. It is now time to look at the West Coast main line. As we know, it doesn't go all the way out to Birmingham, unfortunately. It goes up to Milton Keynes Central. And in a minute we will look at the West Coast main line introduction, which will take about 5 minutes. Take a brief ride along the West Coast main line and learn what is available to be discovered. We're also going to have a look. We've done all the other training modules of the trains. Let's have a look at what scenarios. So there's 8 scenarios. So we've got that's not included in the West Coast main line. This including the 390 as well. So we've got refresh and refurb. Set up and drive the first newly refurbished Class 390 from the sidings at Wembley to London Euston and up the West Coast main line. We've got drive a Class 390 Pendolino on the fast lines to Watford, switch to the slow lines at Watford and follow busy traffic into Euston. Pendolino, drive a Class 390 from Wembley sidings to London Euston, where your change ends, disable the tilting mechanism and drive to Milton Keynes Central on non-EPS speeds. And then they're the 3 scenarios that came with the 390 DLC. 3 scenarios, I think, personally, for the price that we're paying is wrong. I think, and other trains have come with more than 3 scenarios. So I think we should have had more than 3 scenarios in the game. We got we got Service Saviour. A highly priority midday service into London has suddenly found itself without a driver, and you're the only driver qualified to operate a Class 350 available. To prevent travel disruptions, you've been asked to leave your current service at Milton Keynes for another driver. Once you've arrived, finish the high priority passenger service to London Euston yourself. Football Frenzy. A highly anticipated football match has just wrapped up at Wembley Stadium, and London is finally coming down from the excitement. Passionate fans are gathered to take the trains home, but there aren't enough trains for all the fans. Assemble service in the depot, then hurry to Wembley Central to get everyone home. Back in service. This Class 350 unit has just been through maintenance and is ready to rejoin the fleet for active passenger service once again. Couple up to another Class 350 set and operate as part of a passenger service to Milton Keynes in a full 12 car set. Heavy traffic. A commuter service to St Albans Abbey is in the need of a Class 350, and you're just the driver for the job. Drive an empty coach and stock to the iconic Watford Junction station and watch out for the late night service on the busy main line. And carriage collector. Busy commuter trains are needed for this morning London service. To help speed things along, you have been asked to assemble trains at both the Wembley Train Care Depot and Euston Train Maintenance Depot and get them ready for their drivers. So they're all the scenarios. No 377/2 scenarios. I thought we would at least have 1. And I thought we would have at least have 1 added for the DC lines on the London Overground. So that's been, if you had that DLC, I thought that would have been added, which is disappointing that it's not. If you don't know what I mean by the DC Watford lines, that is what's now called the Lioness line, but I'm not calling that, same as I don't call the Suffocate line or whatever it's called. It's the Goblin route, the Goblin service, and this is the DC Watford service line. Go back. I hate that it comes back out into the main menu like this. When you click on here, when you go back, it should take you to this menu, not all the way back to choosing a route. We have got 690 services compatible, including the Class 66, the Class 350/1, the Class 377/2, the Class 710, a 1972 Mark II tube stock, and the 390 AWC. So there's 48 for the 390. 49, there's 1,041 for the 1972 MK2 tube stock on the London Underground. We've got 219 for the TfL. I don't know why it's saying I've completed one, because I haven't. We got 36 for the 377, 244 for the Class 350, and 500 for the 66. So if you click on the Class 377, you got 9. Clapham Junction to Watford Junction, perform part of the early morning commuter service from Harrow and Winston to Watford Junction. Watford Junction to East Croydon, perform part of the early morning commuter service from Watford Junction to Wembley Central. So basically a 9-minute service, 13, 14, 13, 14, 12, 13, 14. That's how quick it is. I thought, by the looks of it, don't look like you've got it, but I thought, just like in Trainton Classic, there will be a service that starts from the red light just before you join on to the West Coast Main Line, but DDG apparently hasn't done this, which again is disappointing. It would have made the route a little bit longer for the 377s. So instead of starting at Wembley Central, you start a little bit just outside Wembley Central, just on the line, just before you join the West Coast Main Line. That's how it did it on TS Classic. I thought they would have done that for TSW, but obviously they were too lazy to do that. The 390, we've got the 0 and the 1 variants. So 14 minutes, 40 minutes, 13. So at Wembley Intercity Depot to London Euston services. London Euston to Manchester Piccadilly. So it takes about 36 minutes. London Euston to Liverpool Line Street takes about 41 minutes. So you can get a range of how long they would take. So let's look at the various 1, 12, 14, 35. London Euston to Edinburgh, 39 minutes. London Euston Manchester Piccadilly, 39 minutes. Manchester Piccadilly, London 35. I don't know why it takes a little bit longer. London Euston Blackpool North, 39 minutes. So does that take 39 minutes? But London Euston Liverpool takes 35 minutes. It's going up the same line. So I don't get that. 41 minutes. Maybe because, I don't know, services in front of them or something. Holds up at red lights or something. I don't know. So you've got the TfL, if you've got this one. 1 minute service. Okay, operate the ECS service to prepare the train for today's special service from Woolston TMD to Woolston Yard. And we've got Woolston TMD to Watford Junction, 23 minutes, 2 minutes, 22 minutes, 51 minutes for the full Watford Junction to London Euston. And London Euston to Watford Junction, 50 minutes. They're the kind of services you can expect from that. I've gone all the way out, haven't I? So we got the Class 66. You can see all different versions of the 66. I don't think it matters what version we get. 42 minutes, 45, 42, 46, 45. Holmes Hall was that first one, wasn't it? Got to Holmes Hall to Felixstowe. So no matter what version of the Class 66 you do, it's all the same. Scenrios. I can't believe we've got like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 versions of the Class 66 in this game. Wow. And some of them aren't that different, to be honest. I mean, the Southeastern High Speed, the East Coast Way, and the Cargo Line, Petroleum and Aggregates are basically all the same. The Great Western Railway is a slightly darker red. You've got the RHTT, which is dirty, but pulls the train wash. Then you've got the DB one. And you've got the Peterborough to Doncaster one, which is completely dirty as well. What have we looked at? I think it's Class 350 we had to look at yet. So they'll take longer because you've got more stopping services, but you're looking at 1 hour 6, 1 hour 11, 1 hour 8, 1 hour 3, 8 minute empty stock movement, 4 minutes empty stock movement. But actually to London Euston takes 1 hour 10. London Euston to Birmingham New Street, 1 hour 6. Of course, it doesn't take the full. We can't actually get to Birmingham New Street. Speaking of Birmingham New Street, we will not see any 390s or 350s as AI at Birmingham New Street or Manchester on the Manchester route, which escapes my mind at the moment. I do not know why these were not put in as AI services. They should have been. Again, we can only guess it was just pure laziness on DDG's part. And we've got the stock movement as tube as well. 3 minutes, 13 minutes, 3 minutes, Stone Park Depot to Stone Park Park. Stone Park to Adam Castle, 11 minutes, 1 minute, 1 minute, 28 minutes, Queen's Park to Harrow and Euston, which is the full part of the London Underground that goes along that line as well. We will be checking all these out as well, so don't worry about that. I'm going to do a service, not in this video, but I will do a service run on timetable mode for each train. Probably not for the 66, but definitely for the 390, the 72, the 50, the 77 and the 710. So which shall we start off with first? Well, at first I want to have a look at London Euston, and we want to have a look at the introduction. So let's get out of here first. Let's have a look at the introduction to the West Coast Main Line. It's gone past September 23rd, so these discounts are no longer available. I don't know why it's still coming up on here. Don't know why it's still showing as available when it's not. Got the M7s and the M8s there. The LIRR. I do want to get that route at some point. See about 7 different trains there. I hope that it's like that in game. I hope it is actually that busy and it's not just someone who's put them together. Like for a screenshot. I was putting 377 on the front there when you can't even get them.
Welcome to London Euston, located on the West Coast Main Line in the UK.
The scenario
West
for it.
Coast Main Line is one of the busiest mixed traffic routes in Europe and one of the most important railway lines in the UK.
As I said in a previous
Looks
video,
like there's a route map missing. Fix that while you're here.
I've actually was here in real life. Travelled into Euston from Birmingham.
There are more tasks to find. Be sure to apply the route maps, restock defibrillators, help delivery robots, and find football scarves.
I was hoping we'd get a proper
Follow the
map.
markers to board the train before departure.
I don't remember seeing this here. Don't remember seeing that. That is new though. I've not seen a lady. Can't see what's in her handbag there. Oh, she's just skipped through the bars there. I've not seen a lady with like a handbag like that in game before. So that's new. Please have your tickets ready for inspection. We've got the 390 over there, some 350s. We've got a London Overground over there. Where are we actually supposed to go? Oh, that way. No? We're supposed to go back up that way. Oh. I like the advertisement on the boards. Glad they're not empty. I don't have to look. That's the same paper they always use, isn't it? That looks like we're going on a 350, not a 390. I think I was over that end. I'm coming up.
Take a seat. The train is just about to leave.
I do like a table seat. See the empty advertising board there. So you can actually view the screen, look at that. Oh. Okay, so you press left to zoom in. And you press right to come out of it.
The main West Coast Main Line, which started construction in 1837, stretches 399 miles from London to Glasgow. Including the additional lines that veer off to other major cities, the route mileage comes to a total of around 700 miles. Initially, the line was not intended to be a single route, but was put together through a series of local lines that first created the North Western Railway in 1846, and finally merged together with the Caledonian Railway in 1923. The line's ownership has changed frequently over the years, most notably owned by London, Midland and Scottish Railway thanks to the Railways Act of 1921 that joined many railway companies together. In the 1950s, the railway was upgraded to have electrification and newer intercity services with speeds of up to 110 miles per hour, with most of the line having a top speed of 125 miles per hour. This train is a Class 350/1 electric multiple unit, manufactured between 2004 and 2014, and is part of the Desiro family. Commuter action abounds along the bustling 4-track West Coast Main Line in Tracing World. Dash through the complex layout of London Euston aboard the hard-working Class 350 and embark across the northwest corner of the capital to Milton Keynes with expresses and stoppers alike.
So there we go. That was the introduction. Yeah. We'll leave it there and we'll start doing the main driving along the West Coast Main Line in the next video. This was just out to have a quick look. Actually, let's have a proper look at London Euston, because I was there in real life, so it actually decent to have a quick look at it properly. We already know those card readers aren't there in real life. So to the Twains, choose a route. London to Euston. On foot. Let's have a proper look at London Euston. Let's do it during rush hour to 8 o'clock. Let's have a look. Again, don't know why they're showing the sales for, because it's no longer available. There is a route hop in here as well. You can jump to London Victoria, St Pancras or London Paddington. I'm sure it said you can jump down to the underground as well. There's got people coming off this train here. Doing a proper advertising there. The train stopped right up here. That doesn't make sense. So yeah, our train stopped over there when I came in. I've got to say, it is way too bright in this station. Not sure what that's a real. I don't think that's a real shopping centre. I've not heard of that. I don't understand why this train is stopped just halfway. It can't be fully at the station on the station, can it? Unless it's a short train. But even though, it should stop. Just about, but it should stop at the buffers, it should be stopping all the way up here. That's the side I was on. I actually done a review while standing at the end. Got London Overground coming in. Actually done a review in front of the train. Short review on my channel. I'll try and leave a link if I can. I don't know why that is shining for. But it is way too bright.
Please ensure you have a valid ticket for travel. You will be expected to produce your tickets when asked to do so.
Okay then. Yeah, it's way too bright in here. They need to do something with the lighting. There should be barriers there as well. That should be open to go up. Trains do run on this line, so I don't know why this is not open here. No, I do apologise. You do go that way. That bit is shut, I think. But there should be barriers here. When I came across it, there was barriers. So yeah, there are barriers missing here. Next, I came up here. Who's going? 350 leave it.
If you require assistance at any time, feel free to contact a member of station staff or use a...
Ah, he's got his hand on the bag, on his backpack. Good eye, attention to detail. You can't go out that way. Can't go any further than that. A lot of these shop barriers, shutters are down. They didn't really feel like putting the shops in for some reason. Would have been nice if you could have walked around the concourse a little bit and had the screens working, showing the train destinations and that. You could have hidden some collectibles up there where the food area is. You could have hidden some collectibles up there. So it's meant to be a Subway. God, $12.99 for the beef sandwich. F off. You wouldn't pay $12.99 for a sandwich, I'll tell you that much. The Jawbreaker, $14.99. Liquid Bean Caf, not sure what that's meant to be. And that's meant to be like a Subway. And you got a newspaper stand here with sweets. Jelly sweets, jelly frogs, jelly turtles, and raspberry bonbons. Loads of bonbons there. A lot of Rail magazines. Not sure what that's meant to be. You got info desk gear to help and a ticket machine. That ticket machine ain't actually there. There's a help desk there. That's correct. I've seen these benches before. I don't know if this is actually in Euston. I can't remember. I think it is, maybe. I don't think I came up this way because I was going off over that way to get the underground. We're going further than that. Got another waiting area there. For some reason I can hear a plane from even in here. So yeah, it's London Euston for you. The modelling is decent. Loving the actual real life posters as well, scattered throughout. Yeah, it's a bit too bright, and the missing ticket barriers at the other end there. I'm not sure why there's no ticket barriers this side though. I couldn't tell you about that because I didn't come through this side, so I'm not sure if there's meant to be ticket barriers there or not. But as we've seen, there are ticket barriers at other ends of the train. But there are ticket barriers here. And that takes you to the underground, I think. I've been through these barriers before, but ages ago. It would have been a while ago since I came up this way. Talking years and years ago. Back before they had these new modern screens up. Back when it was still Virgin. There's no barriers this side. But there are barriers here. So it doesn't all make sense. I don't know if there's supposed to be barriers on those other sides or not. As I said, I didn't go along there. But I do know there is meant to be barriers here that are missing. Yeah, that wraps it up for this video. Feel free to like, comment and subscribe with the bell notification to get up to date with all future content. I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye for now and take care.